Have you ever loved someone so completely that you ignored every red flag? Have you ever been so blinded by love that you couldn't see the person standing right in front of you was using you? I have. His name was Cameron, and for 2 years I thought he was the love of my life. Until I realized he was just using me to feed his ego. Let me tell you how the man who broke my heart learned what happens when you underestimate a woman who finally sees the truth. My name is Sienna. I'm 27 years old, and 2 years ago I met Cameron at a mutual friend's party. He was charming, confident, successful, a marketing executive with a corner office and expensive taste. From the moment we met, he made me feel special. He complimented me constantly, texted me good morning every day, planned elaborate dates. Within 3 months, we were exclusive. Within 6 months, I was completely in love. Cameron seemed perfect, but there were small things, little moments that should have warned me. The way he'd check his phone constantly when we were together. The way he'd talk about his exes and how crazy they all were. The way he'd make subtle comments about my appearance. You'd look better in heels. Maybe try wearing your hair down more. I brushed it off. I thought he was just trying to help me look my best. I was wrong. Cameron wasn't helping me. He was shaping me into the version of me that made him look good. Because that's all I ever was to him, an accessory, a trophy, someone who made him look successful and desirable. And when I finally figured that out, everything changed. About a year into our relationship, things started to shift. Cameron became distant, less attentive, more critical. Why are you wearing that? It's not flattering. You're being too sensitive. I'm just being honest. My ex never complained this much. Every conversation felt like a subtle dig at my worth. I tried talking to him about it, tried expressing how his words made me feel. You're overreacting, he'd say. I'm just trying to help you be better. Better, like I wasn't good enough as I was. Then I started noticing other things. He'd post photos on social media constantly, always making sure he looked perfect, but he rarely posted photos of us together. When we went out with his friends or colleagues, he'd barely acknowledge me. He'd talk over me in conversations, ignore my input. But when we were alone or around my friends, he was the perfect boyfriend again, attentive, loving, complimentary. I felt like I was going crazy, like I was imagining the inconsistencies. Then one night, everything became clear. We were at a work event of his, a fancy networking dinner with executives and clients. I'd spent hours getting ready, wore the dress he'd picked out, did my hair and makeup exactly how he liked. When I walked into the venue, Cameron barely looked at me. "You're late," he said coldly. "Traffic was bad, I'm sorry." He rolled his eyes and turned back to the group he was talking to. I stood there feeling invisible, awkward, out of place. Then I overheard him talking to a colleague. "Yeah, Sienna's great. She's low maintenance, doesn't ask too many questions. Perfect for now." Perfect for now. Those 3 words shattered me. I wasn't his girlfriend. I was convenient, temporary, a placeholder until someone better came along. I excused myself, went to the bathroom, and cried. When I came back, I saw Cameron laughing with a beautiful woman I didn't recognize. His hand was on her arm, his attention fully on her. He didn't even notice I'd left. That night, when we got home, I confronted him. "Who was that woman you were talking to?" "Just a colleague. Why?" "You had your hand on her arm. You were flirting with her." He laughed. "You're being paranoid. I was networking." "And what about what you said, that I'm perfect for now?" His expression shifted, cold, defensive. "You were eavesdropping. That's pathetic, Sienna." "Answer the question." He shrugged. "I don't know what you want me to say. We're dating. It's not that serious." 2 years, 2 years of my life, and it wasn't serious to him. "Get out," I said quietly. "What?" "Get out of my apartment now." He stared at me, shocked that I was standing up to him. "You're going to regret this," he said as he grabbed his things. No, Cameron, you are. The next few weeks were brutal. Cameron didn't just leave quietly. He tried to control the narrative. He told mutual friends that I was unstable, that I'd overreacted to nothing, that I was jealous and insecure. Some people believed him, some distanced themselves from me. But my real friends, they saw through it. We never liked him, my best friend Maya said. He always treated you like you were lucky to be with him. She was right. I'd been so blinded by love that I hadn't seen how he'd been tearing me down the entire time. I spent those weeks rebuilding, going to therapy, reconnecting with myself. And I realized something important. Cameron's ego was his weakness. He thrived on validation, on being admired, on looking successful and desirable. And I was about to take all of that away from him. I didn't want loud, messy revenge. I wanted something elegant, strategic, something that would hit Cameron where it hurt most, his ego. First, I focused on myself, hit the gym, started dressing for me, not for him, got a new haircut, took up hobbies I'd abandoned. I started posting on social media again, photos of me traveling, spending time with friends, thriving. I didn't mention Cameron once. I didn't post sad quotes or subtle digs. I just showed the world that I was happy, confident, unbothered. And it worked. Mutual friends started commenting, asking how I was doing, saying I looked amazing. Cameron noticed. I could tell because he started watching my stories, liking old photos, sending the occasional vague text. Hey, how are you? I didn't respond. Second, I reached out to the woman from the networking event. Her name was Elise. Turns out she was just a colleague, but Cameron had been pursuing her relentlessly. I warned her, politely, respectfully. I just thought you should know what kind of person he is. She thanked me, said she'd been getting bad vibes from him anyway. Third, I let Cameron's own behavior do the rest. He'd started dating someone new, posting photos constantly, trying to show everyone and me that he'd moved on. But the cracks started showing quickly. His new girlfriend posted a photo with a caption, "Why do I feel like I'm competing with his phone?" Then another, "Actions speak louder than words." People noticed, people talked. Cameron's perfect image was crumbling. 3 months after the breakup, I ran into Cameron at a mutual friend's birthday party. He saw me from across the room and froze. I looked good, really good, confident, glowing, unbothered. He, on the other hand, looked stressed, tired. His new girlfriend was clinging to his arm, but he seemed distracted. He walked over. "Sienna, hey, you look great." "Thanks." Awkward silence. "How have you been?" he asked. "Really good, actually. Better than I've been in a long time." He flinched just slightly, but I saw it. That's good, I'm glad." His girlfriend pulled him away, clearly annoyed. But before he left, he looked back at me, and I saw something in his eyes I'd never seen before. Regret. A month later, Cameron texted me. "Can we talk? I miss you." I stared at the message for a long time. Part of me wanted to ignore it, to leave him on read and never look back. But another part of me wanted closure, wanted him to finally hear the truth. So I agreed to meet him for coffee. He showed up looking like he hadn't slept in days. "Sienna, I made a mistake. I didn't realize what I had until I lost it. Can we try again?" I looked at him, really looked at him, and I felt nothing. No anger, no sadness, no longing. Just clarity. "Cameron, you didn't lose me. You threw me away. You treated me like I was lucky to be with you. You made me feel small so you could feel big." "I know, I was an idiot, but I've changed." "No, you haven't. You just realized that the grass isn't greener, that the women you thought were better than me saw through you just like I eventually did." He looked down. "So that's it, we're done." "We were done the moment you said I was perfect for now." I stood up to leave. "Sienna, wait, I'm sorry, really sorry." I turned back one last time. "I know you are, but I'm not." And I walked away, for good. It's been a year since that coffee meeting. Cameron tried reaching out a few more times. I blocked him. His relationship with that new girlfriend didn't last. Neither did the next one. And me, I'm thriving. I'm in a healthy relationship now, with someone who values me, respects me, sees me as an equal, not an accessory. I learned something important through all of this. Some people don't love you. They love how you make them feel about themselves. Cameron didn't break my heart because he didn't love me. He broke my heart because he never could love anyone more than himself. But here's the thing. When you finally see someone for who they really are, their power over you disappears. He broke my heart, but I broke his ego. And that was the best revenge I could have asked for. Because now he knows what he lost, and I know what I gained. My self-respect, my confidence, my power. And no one will ever take that from me again. So if you're watching this, and you're with someone who makes you feel small, who treats you like you're replaceable, who values their ego more than your heart, walk away. You deserve someone who loves you, not someone who loves the idea of being loved. And when you finally leave, don't look back. Let them sit with the emptiness they created. Because that's the kind of revenge that lasts forever.